alaikum. Hope you're all doing great. This is another live session today, and I thought I would like to discuss something which is faced by everybody in life. I mean, obstacles. But most importantly, how do we deal with obstacles? That's important. So I decided to talk about this topic, and I would like to welcome you. You can even comment, you can even share your views or any question that you couldn't find out answer so far, or your experiences. Everyone is welcomed. So today's topic is how do we deal with obstacles in life, or what is that particular time when we lose in life? So I think I should talk about first when do we lose, because it's very much connected to the first part of the question. I would say we lose in life when we lose hope, when we lose hope in our own self. I believe, and I have experienced that in life, that could be the learning of my life, that you fight or you survive or you solve all the problems, whatever happens, with one thing, and that is not giving up. Your inner self-esteem, your confidence, your belief in yourself, that's very important. Now, it might be fancy when I'm saying believe in yourself. It might be very romantic to hear, trust in yourself, very literature, full of literature, yeah. But when it comes to reality and the life slaps you, you realize it's not a joke. It's it's a job. It's really hard job to get together yourself, to assemble your broken pieces and make up a new being, and then fight with the problems that you are encountered with. So I would say never ever give up in life. And no matter what kind of the severe problems that you have, like the severity of the problems could be losing the life of your dear ones, those that you really valued, or being ditched by them, or losing everything that you had in your life. I mean, you can put anything in it. You may not say like, oh, I lost my job. That's the severity. No, job, no. It can be also related to emotional support. It can be related to emotional comfort, or your well-being as a person, psychological stress kind of problems. So when life hits you hard, you hit it back harder. That's the only tip of dealing with your issues or hurdle in life. One more thing, uh, you might have a question that how to be motivated when you have already lost every kind of hope in life. How, from where you are getting your motivation? I would say, if you're a believer in God, no matter what religion are you from, I don't mind. Here we are talking about human beings, and we all know, we all believe that God made us. We are the best creation of Allah. We are the best creation of God. So people have given different names to God, but we all know that there is one Allah, there is one God. So if you are the one who is encountered with problems in life, and you have lost all kinds of hopes in life, never lose hope in God. He is the creator, and he is the one, I would say, who will never ever give up on you. Never ever. No matter what situation are you in, never lose your trust in him. human beings that you say that, oh, that's love of my life, that is most beloved person in my life, and I cannot live without that person, or something like someone you are so much related to, or so much in a strong bond with that person, and have heartbroken scenarios with your loved ones. But God, He never gives up. He never gives up on you. Even if you don't follow what He asks you to follow, Allah doesn't leave us, right? So, and this is so beautiful that this world is made by God, because and He is the creator, and He is the one who is there for everybody. Because you know, when I look at this world and the harsh realities of people treating each other, or sometimes, you know, not understanding, and the countries are at war, I say, what if God wasn't there? Like, I think the world would have been vanished. We are that crooked nature. We have that uh, vicious personality also. Like, as human being, we are so bad and we are so good at the same time. So coming back to, if I have lost all kind of motivation, help from God, ask Him to give you motivation. One else is going to come to you and say, why did you lose motivation? If you have that one, okay, great, you are no one's counseling is going to impact you. So you have to decide, you have to really collect yourself, your broken pieces, put them together, and march towards your victory. Okay, it's like, I would say it's very interesting also at the same time. How have you seen, like, I would like to give this example. The weight, if you put on weight, right, if you put on weight on something on both sides, you know, the balance. So if I put heavy weight on the right side of the balance, and the other side, the left side of the balance is lighter, definitely the heavier side would go down and the lighter would go up. So life teaches us lesson like that. When it troubles you, when the problems become bigger, so they are heavier, and you feel dominated by those problems, overwhelmed by those problems, and you feel yourself very tiny, very small, very lightweighted. You cannot deal with them, and they upset you, and you don't want to do, because you are demolished. You are overburdened, right? At that time, I would take a small break, because I think my mobile is getting heated up. So I would stop my car so that I can turn on the AC, although the weather is good here, but I don't know. Anyways, talking about being overwhelmed with the troubles in life. So uh, if you face a situation like this, where you are burdened and the problems are bigger than you, then you have to change your mindset that no, I have to become stronger than my problems. I have to become heavier than my problems. It's all mindset. If your mind is powerful at the time of trouble, you didn't lose anything. But if your mind is weak and it's not strong, so this is not going to further channelize the energy to your body. You would be overwhelmed. You would be dominated by the problems. It's it's a it's a it's a game of mind power. So keep it up as something very strong. And one more thing which I have practiced, or I have suggested to those I have seen in, or I myself I ever have experienced, that change the scene. I mean, we don't want to, if I'm upset, if I'm so much overwhelmed with a problem, I don't want to talk to anyone, I don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to do anything. You know, that trauma that we all go through. Yeah, okay. You celebrate it. So be there for a couple of minutes, no problem. That's human nature. But don't be in that situation for more than half an hour. Change the scene. That would always help. Change the scene. By changing the scene, I mean you are sleeping, sit down, or get up, or have a walk, or go out. If you cannot go out, move around, go to the yard, go to the garden, go to, and do anything that is so much in conflict with what you are going through. Change your mind. I mean, just switch the topic to another thing. You can talk to a child, you can talk to someone you never talked before, like you can, or even if you don't want to talk, you can do some mindless activity. You can start planting, you can start washing the dishes, you can start making up your bed, you can start looking for a dress that you never wore and you wear it. You are dying inside. You are not interested to do anything, but you have to change the scene. When you change the scene, the scenario, it really works. Yes, it looks silly. It feels like it will annoy you more, but the moment you are done with changing the scene or the scenario or your situation, you say, ah, yeah, then you will look it as a memory, like, oh, I was killing myself for the last 2 days, being in the room crying, or and self-determination and self-confidence. You are good. Any kind of problems, you are good if you are confident and if you are strong in here. If not, then even small problems are going to affect you as big problems. Number two, I would say check what kind of people are you with. Are they those who are adding into your productivity? People don't like to be always productive. I agree. People don't want to be always creative. I agree. We are human beings. We sometimes have to do something not very intellectual, not very scientific. Okay, fine. But did you have a check on the people that you move around or hang around or talk every day? If they are those who pour out their negativity, or most of the time they have problems, or you are all the time a listener to them, or a person who listen, oh, she's nagging or he's nagging or he has a problem, or then I would say you are not doing good to yourself. You have to be around with those who are very productive people. Now, I agree that it's difficult to find a productive people. You don't have to find productive people, just be productive and try to avoid those who are trying to pour out their negativity on you, because the result shows, this is very important, the result shows that when we are with a positive person, or we are with a very productive person, a productive mindset, and we are spending time with that person, we absorb the productivity to a minimum level, like it enhances our productivity to 30%, right? But when we are with a person who is negative thinker, or a person who always is nagging or having a pessimistic aptitude in life, we are affected 70%. Why? Because human nature, we are created like that. We are more inclined to be affected by bad more than like good. So try to have those people around you who are positive thinker, who don't find faults in others, who don't want to criticize others. Criticism is not bad. I would always say criticism is good. You learn if you have a critical aspect in life. But criticism for the sake of criticism, negative criticism, is wrong. So always try to see that someone who is enhancing your, really feel that yes, my day good. I enjoyed. I found it good, and I was inspired. Now, feeling good can be you were entertained, you ate well, you went out, you did shopping. Okay, good, but you were happy on that day. However, when you are talking about a person who really inspires you, is a person who later on feel, I'm really do procrastination, and see how he or she was finishing her task on time, and she doesn't nag, she doesn't say that she would linger on or she would delay the task to the second day. Let me try that, let me do it. So you do that. Okay, so try to find out what kind of people are you around. Number two, let others to to see that you are an easy person to talk to when it comes to gossip. Gossip is an unhealthy activity. Try to avoid it as much as you can. Even in Islam, in a religion, we are asked not to be part of gossip. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's not good for the health of your mind. You develop your personality as a person who is always involved in gossip, and then it turned out that you are working somewhere, you go somewhere, you are an employee somewhere, and you are doing gossip. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Coming to the problems, increase your motivation, and the moment you lose being in a problem is the moment when you think that you have lost. When you believe that you have lost the game, you stop trying, you stop doing any effort. That's the point where you lose. And you can never be defeated is the time when you say, oh, I lost this time, let me try again, let me try again, and you keep on trying. So when it comes to a person who is always trying again and again, there are so many stories when we were kids that an ant was trying harder, and then the king saw and he came back to defeat the enemy in his country, blah blah blah. These stories are not just stories, these are something that, and I was disconnected, now I'm reconnected. So talking of obstacles, if you have obstacles, it's good. If you have spent an easy life, no, not good. You didn't learn anything. You learn when you have obstacles in life. Why? Look at the example of a diamond. The more it gets the strokes, somebody hits it harder on different sides. It's shining on all those sides, isn't it? So if easy life was supposed to be a good life or a perfect life, then look around you, all those people who are the leaders, who are the successful people, memorable people in the world, they wouldn't be those who had faced hardship. They would be those people who have lived the life of kings, princesses, queens. No, life is not bed of roses. Life is harsh, and the one who realizes it and gets ready to face it as much as it's required is the real king. So hardships are to train you. They are lessons. Your scars are memory of your great jobs. So be proud of yourself, and believe me, I would repeat, Allah, God, in every religion we have one God, right? So he never overburdens anyone. So if you have problem in life, try to never ever lose hope, never ever lose your inner self peace, your confidence, and try to look around what kind of people are there in your circle, and be with those who are productive people, and you yourself should be involved in productive activities. Yeah. And if you have problems, you are the lucky guy, you are the lucky person, because you are going to face the problems with determination, with confidence, and in the end you can feel proud, and also your trust in God would be strengthened. So I hope that was a good session and you have found it fruitful. So problems or obstacles in your life, whatever they are good. Life without obstacles is a life without learning. Um, Obstacles are there to teach you. Obstacles are there to provide you a channel, a platform to learn a lot further. And it's very important that if you have problems, you have a positive attitude. Okay? So have a blessed time. and I didn't face any problem yesterday to turn off that talk, and it was successful, and I'm going to do the same today. And those who really appreciate it and joined my session and commented, thank you so much. Those, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe it today, now itself. And if you have any comment, please comment and let me know about your valuable inputs. Wish you have a happy day ahead, and masalama.